Circle time is a pedagogical strategy aimed at building relationships, sharing and problem solving. Circle time is often broken into 3 steps. The introduction explains the purpose of the circle and a reminder of the rules of agreements. The lesson content is concerned with the intended learning outcomes for the class. Closing the circle involves a reflection of what was learned and a quick ceremonial closure. In this circle time example, students will explore the question, how we should treat each other.
Thank you everybody for stopping. We're going to have our circle time now, so I invite you guys to come down to the floor.
The intended learning outcomes are for the class to develop the skills, knowledge and understandings around cooperation and negotiation with each other.
Okay everyone, before we begin our circle, we'll just remind ourselves of our circle norms before we begin. The first one is to speak honestly. The next one is to speak with the respect to each other. Also to make sure that you're not speaking too long so everybody gets a chance to speak, and to stay on the topic that we're talking about. And just also remember, when you're holding the bear, it's your turn to speak, and when you're not holding the bear, it's your turn to listen, okay? Great. All right, we're going to play a game to begin with to get us revved up and ready to go. And this game is called Silent Statements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out a sentence to you, and if you agree with that sentence, then I want you to stand up and walk across this circle to a new spot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. The first one is, have you ever had fun on our playground? Okay, the next one is, have you ever helped anyone on our playground? Okay, so the reason we played that game to get started was so we could start thinking about how we treat each other on the playground, and that's going to be the focus of our circle today. So when I say go, I'm going to get you to talk to the person sitting next to you about how you would like to be treated on our playground. Go.
I would like to be treated nicely.
Okay, while I'm talking, I just want you to have a look at the cards in the centre of our circle. And in a minute when I count to 3, I'm going to ask you to pick up one of those cards, and that card is going to say how you would like to be treated in the playground. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, in a minute when I say go, I'm going to ask you to stand up and walk across the circle and pick a partner, and I want you to tell them why you picked your word, and I also want you to listen to them about why they chose their word. Go.
I choose kindness because I wanted to be treated kind in the class and outside in the playground, and also to be kind to other people. And you need to cooperate, get along with each other.
Okay, so what we just did was we found a partner and we talked to our partners about why we chose our word, and then we just picked one word in our pairs, and then our pairs met up with another pair, and from there we talked about our words and we picked one word, and so now you've got a group of 4 and you have one word between you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pass around the bear, and you're going to talk to us about what word your group chose and why you chose it.
Well, we chose forgiveness, and forgiveness means, like, if someone says sorry and you forgive them. Our one is patience, and you need to wait your turn if you have patience.
Okay, great. Thanks everyone for sharing those ideas today. And what we're going to do is we're going to put those words that you've chosen on a poster. We're going to put that up in our classroom, and that will remind us about how we treat each other on the playground. And we're going to close off our circle now. Thank you everybody.